Good morning. Today is Wednesday, July 20th, 2022. I want to share with you a remarkable story I heard from Rabbi Pesach Krohn. And the punchline of the story is from this week's Torah portion, the Parsha of Pinchas. So there's a man in New York, and he has some money that he has designated to give to tzedakah to a family in need in Israel. It's $1,700. His brother is traveling to Israel. So he says to his brother, would you please take this envelope and deliver it to this family? He gives them the name and the address. The brother says, no problem. I'll be careful with it. I will do exactly what you wanted. No problem. The man in New York, after his brother leaves for Israel, is waiting for the family in Israel to receive the envelope. And of course, they're going to call him to tell him that they received it and to say thank you. And he's waiting for that call. He tries to estimate how much time the trip will take, how much time it'll take his brother to be able to get there. And there's no call. So finally, he calls his family who is supposed to receive this envelope. And they say to him, we did not get anything. We didn't meet your brother. Nobody came here. We did not receive any envelope from you. So he calls his brother in Israel. And his brother in Israel says, I was afraid of this phone call. He says, I don't know what happened. I was very careful. You gave me the envelope. I put it in a safe place. I know exactly where I put it. And when I got here, I couldn't find it. And I looked over everywhere. I took apart the entire suitcase. I had someone back at home check in my house, maybe by accident. I left it there. I tried everything in the world to try to figure out what happened to that envelope. And I'm so embarrassed. I'm so ashamed. I couldn't even call you to tell you. I don't know what to do. So the man says to his brother, don't worry about it. You weren't negligent. You tried. Something happened. Obviously, it's min hashamayim. It's from heaven. God runs the world. And so, listen, you tried. You didn't do anything wrong. It's okay. Nonetheless, when the brother returned from Israel, he was so humiliated. And he was so fearful of seeing his brother again in New York. He was afraid his brother was going to be waiting for him, was going to yell at him for losing the envelope, for being careless. And he was just so afraid and so embarrassed and ashamed about what he had done, he couldn't take it. And his brother was waiting for him when he returned to New York from Israel. And he was waiting with him, and he was holding a cake. And the cake had an inscription in icing written on the top of the cake. Now, this bakery had never produced a cake with this inscription before. It is a line from our Torah portion, the Parsha of Pinchas. It could be the only line in our Parsha ever written on a cake. And the words are, near the beginning of the Parsha, Hineni nosein lo es brisi shalom. Behold, God says, I have given to him my covenant of peace. And that's what was written on the cake, and he handed it to his brother when he returned to New York from Israel. Sometimes something goes wrong, and a person makes a mistake, and there is the potential for recrimination. There's the potential to become upset. There's the potential for anger and divisiveness. Sometimes the best thing to do is to confront the other person and to come with a cake. Hineni nosein lo es brisi shalom. Behold, I give to you my covenant of peace. Try it sometime. My friends, I want to wish you a great day, and I look forward to seeing you soon in person.